also is in focus is also Karnataka Bank, because it reported a healthy growth on a year-on-year basis. The asset quality has also improved. Mr. Srikrishnan H, the MD and CEO at Karnataka Bank, joins us on the show to talk to us about their earnings. Hi sir, good afternoon. Thank you so much for making time and speaking with us. Well, the profitability has jumped almost threefold, 370 crores versus 114 crores. Could you talk to us about how the overall NIMs have been, how the growth in NII etc. has been, and how it will be for the rest of the year as well?
Thank you so much for getting me on the show. Actually, it's been a historic moment because there are several parameters where the metrics we are on a historic high. So it's about the net profit. There is also the NPA, which has come down, and that's a huge win for us. And historic high on ROE as well. So this has happened due to a very concerted effort. Just to make sure that there's a disclaimer. I've been in this bank a little less than 2 years, 2 months rather. And there is a lot of effort that we have put in. The earlier team has also put in. So there's a new management team who's quite focused, and we are looking at doing a couple of things. So one, which is related to how to run the bank more efficiently, how to change the bank in terms of the growth, and overall how to grow the bank. So these are the three buckets that we're really getting all our projects, all our initiatives, and all our efforts focused on. And this includes a lot of simplification of processes,
right.
Then growing the book, of course.
Sure.
That's the biggest objective right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Srikrishnan, we understand that you're doing a lot to improve it, but talk to us about numbers in terms of how the improvement will show in the balance sheet and P&L. What kind of loan growth are you penciling? What's the NIM projection for the year? And what's your overall expectation of how the ROAs will be by the end of the year?
So let me go with the book growth first. On the book growth, the assets have been growing on an annualized basis of about 10%. And, we want to really get to a level where it is closer to the 20s. And this means that, we should be doubling our book in about 3 to 3.5 years. And that's a stated objective with which we are going. Obviously, this requires a lot of efforts on the CASA. So there are a lot of bundled offerings that we are doing on CASA to grow the liability side of the book. And there is also the cost of funds, which will also have a very, very positive impact if we actually grow the CASA. So just to kind of give you the perspective, our CASA remains at about 32 to 33%. Then everything related to the overall advances and the growth there, and the overall NIMs also, it is having a very, very positive impact. And we have reduced the NPAs. And this has come down to 1.43. And we have also accelerated our provisioning based on certain parameters. And I think, we are on a good run right now. In terms of the projection from a ROE and a ROA perspective, I think, ROE anywhere around the 17 is high, but let's say that we would be in the region of about 16 plus for sure. And ROA, actually, we have been very healthy. We moved up from the erstwhile 1.2 range to about almost 1.4.
Sure, sir. On that note, we'll let you go. Thank you so much for joining us today.